Welcome back, my friends. It is time to reveal the next project that I've got. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I don't know why, I just have really wanted to do it for a long time. I haven't really told anyone, maybe one person, years and years ago, like, oh, I'm going to do that one day, I'm going to do that one day. Before I get into it, I don't have a Hollywood budget, so keep that in mind while you're watching this. I know a quarter of you are probably just going to laugh. A quarter of you are probably just going to say I'm stupid. A quarter of you are probably just going to say, oh, there's no way you're going to do that. You're never going to finish it. And then the last quarter of you, I don't even know what you're going to think. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while. So behind me, if you can see it, and I'll get closer, but behind me is the next project. It is an 87 Cadillac sedan DeVille. And the camera, you guys, you are sitting on the other half of the project. But first I want to go look at this thing. So as we're walking over to this thing, like I said, it's an 87 Cadillac sedan DeVille. It is absolutely bone stock. The wiring here is a little funky because I had to rig up a battery just to test all the electronics to make sure it would work, see if it would start, etc. The only thing I've done to this vehicle so far is I had to rehang the mirror. I had to re-glue the little block onto the windshield, and I had to put a new motor in here because remember, these Cadillacs, it's got that trunk where you shut it most of the way and then the motor pulls it down. When I got it, the motor was busted, but that wasn't bad, wasn't expensive. And surprisingly, pretty much everything on this car works. All the lights work, all the functions work, everything works. And I'm actually pretty surprised by that because a lot of these cars similar to this in my area where I was looking to buy, you know, in the price range of this car, I mean, there were some ratty cars out there. All the seats are torn up, the headliner's falling out, the door panels are missing or broken, you know, the engine doesn't run, the wheels are all, you know, messed up, the trunk's all rusted out, etc. But this thing, I feel like I did pretty good on it. I mean, this thing is clean. I haven't even vacuumed it or done anything. I put that rag in there, but I haven't vacuumed it, I haven't washed it, I haven't done anything, and it's this clean. All right, so the next part of this project, here's where it gets funky. The next part of this project is I'm going to take that Cadillac 87 sedan DeVille and I'm going to put it on this 2001 Silverado truck frame. And you must be thinking, like, what in the world is this guy doing? And I'm going to insert a picture right here of what I'm doing right now. Now remember I said I don't have a Hollywood budget, so this is going to be a, you know, hobbyist budget, but I've always wanted to build my own Mad Max gigahorse. And to find a 59 or 60 Cadillac Coupe DeVille in the condition of that car would have been astronomically priced, and there was no way I was going to do that because I mean, this isn't going to be a daily, it's not going to be a race car or anything like that, of course. I'm not even going to probably take it off-road or whatever. It's mainly going to be a show car and just something fun and something that I've always wanted to do. So I just wanted something comfortable to ride around in, you know what I mean? And that definitely fits the bill. It definitely fit the price range because all I did was trade some stuff for it, so technically I didn't even spend any money on it. And I had this frame sitting around. This frame held the engine that I put in that 53 yellow drift car, and it's just been sitting in a barn for years now. So I'm really excited to do this, and I'm trying to time this announcement in conjunction with that new Furiosa Mad Max movie release, because I know that's coming out. And this is going to be one crazy build. I mean, I've been thinking about this nonstop. Like, what order do I build it in? What do I do first? What do I put on? What, you know, do I get the frame cleaned off and set up with, you know, the wheels and tires and get it raked and ready to go and then put the body on? Or do I put the body on so I can set it so I know where to put the, I don't know. It's just been running around in my head like crazy. And if you want to see some, I guess, crazy stuff, keep tuned in. Oh, and also, of course, it's going to have an LS. It's going to be a manual transmission. I joined a Cadillac forum so I could ask questions about the car, because I'm going to have to, at least to some extent, kind of integrate the car electronically to the engine and everything. So I've joined a Cadillac forum, and according to them, no one has successfully completed an LS swap in that generation of Cadillac, or at least that generation of Cadillac DeVille. So maybe I'll be the first, but am I cheating by doing a whole frame swap? Maybe. I don't care though. It's going to be awesome. Oh, and it is going to be a twin turbo LS. It's not going to be a twin big block, twin engine big block with, you know, quad turbo, double supercharger or anything, but it's going to be a twin turbo. I don't know if I should call it a gigahorse. That might be insulting to the real gigahorse. Maybe I'll call it a mini gig. And I was thinking about getting a vanity license plate called like gigahorse or mini gig or Cadillac. I really like Cadillac. So let me know your thoughts on that. Also, if you have any, I don't know, tips, questions, advice, if there's anything you want to see me put on this thing, I've already got a bunch of reference photos of the gigahorse, including some blueprints of dimensions, which are fairly hard to read, but I'll make do. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to copy the real gigahorse as best as I can. You know, I know there's like some air tanks hanging off the side next to the motor. I'm gonna put air tanks on here, and I'm most likely actually going to put some compressors on here to actually have compressed air, and we'll see how it goes. So, like I said, keep tuned in and follow along. One last thing. George Miller or Colin Gibson, if you guys see this video, let me know what you think and give me any tips or advice. I'd appreciate it.